Here we go. Welcome, 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 everyone. I'm Lisa Giroux, your host for this series on the fly, and we are talking today with Dr. Jana Bogs, who is our ultimate soil researcher, and we have some exciting information that she wants to talk to you today about her Perfect Soil course. It's a certification course. And Jana, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Tell us all about the Perfect Soil course, Ultimate Food, Vibrant Health, and how that contributes to our true success.
Well, thank you, Lisa. I really appreciate coming on and talking with you and your group of friends and your tribe. Because I think we're all really interested in taking care of ourselves and being the best that we can be. And so I started my life or my career as a nutritionist. And I had health problems growing up. And so I wanted to go into nutrition because I really wanted to be able to solve health problems for myself, friends, family, and beyond. And so I was working as a nutritionist for a number of years. And then there were these studies that came out, and they showed how we've lost up to 70% of some of our critical nutrients from our foods in only a 70-year period. So when I realized that this is what's going on with the foods, and like why some people still weren't even, though they ate a good diet, they still weren't able to really get to that level of health they wanted. And I realized, well, the foods just aren't what they should be or what they could be or what they once were. And I'm going to have to go back to the soil and grow these foods up the right way. So I delved into horticulture and ended up getting a PhD in horticulture and food science, and did research all the way from soil through plant tissue into human blood. And as far as I know, I'm the only person that's ever actually done a dissertation project looking all the way from soil to human blood. Yeah.
What did you find?
So it was very interesting. I have preliminary data that shows that what we do to the soil actually does make a difference in the human blood glucose response. So like apples that are grown well don't spike the blood glucose like apples that are not grown well, not, like conventionally with sprays and chemicals. And there's lots of sprays that are put on apples, like 33 sprays, nasty toxic chemicals that you have to be licensed to use. So yeah, that was the area that I researched. And so, but I'd really, gone on with more research and looking at vegetables too, because we really count on our vegetables to give us a lot of nutrition. So I've focused a lot on that more recently, and I wrote a book about that. It's called Beyond Organic, Growing for Maximum Nutrition and Flavor. And now I've got a course. I actually have produced a course, and it's called Perfect Soil, Ultimate Food, Vibrant Health, and True Success. And yes, I know it's a long title, and we can just shorten it by calling it the Perfect Soil course, but it's a descriptive title. It says what we're doing, actually making that bridge all the way from the soil through the food to our health and our success in life. And for even beyond that, for people that want to grow this food on a commercial basis and provide other people with this excellent quality food that's very healing to our bodies, then they can use that as a marketing edge. And it's sort of like organic made its debut, so to speak, in that terminology about 1960s. And it took, like nearly 40 years before it really became any kind of a household word. But, now it's organic foods are in every grocery store. So, things evolved over time. And that's what I'm looking at doing now, because even our organic foods, people think, oh, that's very nutrient dense and all that. But there's been hundreds of scientific studies that show that the organic foods aren't really anymore to much extent more nutrient dense than conventionally grown foods. And that's because if the farmer doesn't put all the nutrients into the soil then the plants aren't going to have those nutrients, and the final food product won't either. And a lot of organic farmers just basically don't use chemicals, but they don't necessarily put in all the different nutrients that they need so that the plants perform their best and that we get the best quality food. And it's a learning curve that we're all going through. I mean, this is the research that I saw that needed to be done in the world, and I jumped in to do it. And this is like a new concept. Like I'm saying, it's that we're really focusing on nutrient density. There's a lot of people that talk about, oh, our food's nutrient dense, and I'll see their videos and see them at the farmer's market and things like that. And I go, oh, yeah, really? Do you have any data that proves that? And they're going like, oh, well, no, but I just know it is. And I'm like, well, if you haven't actually tested it, how can you make these claims?
Interesting. And it begins always, as always, with the foundation, the soil, and replenishing the soil. So that, let's talk about what a nutrition grown food is and how you get the best nutrition grown food.
So I start with a comprehensive soil analysis, which includes something like 18 minerals, so more minerals than most any standard soil test is going to have. And then I interpret it for increasing the nutrient density in the food. So, and I look at the microbial life in the soil, and we take care of all these different parameters to be able to make really high quality food. And then we also test the leaf tissue. So we, like during the growing process, we test the leaf tissue to see what sort of nutrients are there, what the plant really needs. Then I can create a nutritional foliar spray, which is just sprayed on the leaves. Plant uptakes those nutrients directly, and so we can get a good crop even the first year with increased nutrient density.
So if you actually spray the nutrients right on the leaf, you are helping the nutrition load of the actual plant.
That's right.
Whereas so much in conventional, we're spraying toxins on the plants, so it works the same way. You're just increasing the toxic load of the plant.
So, right, and if those plants are given the nutrients they need, they can then ward off the insects and diseases. It's just like a person that's really healthy doesn't get sick. When, maybe other people in the room that were in the same room come down with a cold, but a really healthy person doesn't. So if you have your plants grown in a way so that they're really healthy, they won't succumb to the diseases, nor will they attract pests to them. Because the pests are actually looking to take out sick and weak plants. That's nature's way of taking out what is not worthy of reproduction.
Phenomenal. Again, we have it skewed, don't we? We think we needed to meddle with Mother Nature, and she does it best. Let's talk a little bit more about your certification course. It's 19 weeks, I understand, and there's some live interaction with you. Let's go over that.
Yes, absolutely. So I do have 19 weeks of videos. And so you get one video a week that you watch at your, whenever you have time. They're like half an hour long each. And then we have a call once a week, so you can get on the call with everybody. And so it's sort of like a fun group, and you get your questions answered. And I have like a list of questions I send out to everybody to kind of give them some fodder to think about and help them learn. And then we actually do a soil analysis. Everyone in the course is going to have their soil analyzed. And, so even if you don't own your own garden plot or farm, or you can possibly work with someone like a community garden group that you can test that soil and work together with them, or work together with a CSA, community supported agriculture group, and present this idea to them and say, hey, why don't we grow our food to have more nutrition? And, let's work together, and, I'll get the soil test, and we'll do all this, you know, put all the different minerals into the soil that we need to make our food the best quality possible.
I love it. That's fantastic. So this is for gardeners, farmers, anyone who is interested in improving the end result of the seed that they're planting.
Yes, absolutely. So, and you know, it gets better and better, you know, over time. We're going to test that soil and we put all their nutrients in. And like I said, then we can do plant tissue analysis to understand, you know, what the plant still needs, because especially like the first year, you know, it takes time to get your soil just perfect, but if you can support those plants along the way, you're going to have really great nutrition coming out even that first season that you grow.
Oh.
And then, yeah, and then we're going to actually test the final food products, whether, you know, it's the carrot or the beet or the lettuce, whatever it is you're eating. And we're going to look at the nutrient density and compare that to USDA published nutrient databases so that we can see how much better our food is than the average in the country.
Wow.
And typically what I see is we have doubling, even tripling of some nutrients in the foods.
That's phenomenal. No wonder, you know, we have a starving nation, don't we?
Yeah.
We're not hungry for more food. We're hungry for nutrient-dense food.
Yes. Right.
Nutrition-grown foods. I mean, that's really the way it's got to become. If we want to have more vibrant health, if we really want to have food that supports us on all levels so that we can attain our level of success here.
That's right.
Oh, wonderful. Well, we know that you've got the certification course and the basic course. Let's talk a little bit about, I just want to know a little bit more about, you know, I want to make my thumb a little greener. Would that be the basic course, would you recommend? Is that like, how does that one work?
Yeah, so for someone that's just kind of starting out and is not really interested in maybe doing it as a profession, or, you know, you can just take the basic course. It still includes the comprehensive soil analysis and, you know, all the videos and the interactions and everything. And then the certificate course is just, it's, you know, more in depth. And we do the plant tissue analysis. We do, you know, the nutritional foliar spray. Then we actually test the final food product. And so I'm working with people to get them certified and get them to really understand what's going on here and step them through the whole process, even over a year's period of time, if it takes them that long to get through the whole process and really understand it. We have one-on-one calls, answer their questions more in depth, and they can have a listing on my website that lists them as a nutrition grown farmer, and so people can find them so they can buy their produce. And yeah, so they have this nice certificate they can hang on their wall or take with them to the farmer's market. You know, shows that they've actually been through this program and really understand how to grow nutrient-dense foods.
Wow. Wow, Jana, that's phenomenal. So please sign up below, anyone who's interested in coming along and becoming the nutrition grown foods farmer, which is so important because it's not just it's the quality. It's not just the quantity of food that you're raising, it's the quality of the food based upon the quality of the soil that you're starting with. So make sure to sign up below and reach out to Dr. Jana for this course. It's going to be super interesting, and like she says, it could open up a whole new business for you, and she's going to help promote it for you as well. What a blessing. Jana, thank you so much. Any final remarks you'd like to share today with our listeners?
Well, I just want to encourage people, if they feel overwhelmed, that just, you know, start where you can start. You know, even if it's just, you know, some pots on your porch or something, but at least, you know, kind of get your hands in the soil, start, you know, working with plants, and then, you know, maybe expand from there. You know, just don't be intimidated by it. Working with plants, it's really great for helping you reconnect to the earth and earth energies, and just having that fresh food that comes right off of the plants. It's amazing for your health.
All right, let's get dirty, right? All right, Jana, thank you so much for your time today. And we are excited to hear more about the Perfect Soil, Ultimate Food, Vibrant Health, and True Success course. And please make sure to comment and reach out to us and let us know how you're doing. Thank you again for your time. I'm your host, Lisa Giroux. Thank you very much, Dr. Jana Bogs. We'll be in touch. Bye-bye.